Vlare review. It is finally time. Let's get straight into it. Hello everyone and welcome to the review of Vlare. Now a lot of people have been asking me to do this one, and trust me, I've wanted to do this one. I actually recorded this video already. However, I did not enjoy a second of it because it was an hour and a half. And I did not enjoy editing a second of that video because it was also an hour and a half. So, here I am, re-recording this video just for you guys and just for myself because I really do love this site. And I think a lot of you guys do too. A lot of you guys have been asking me to review this site. Why would you ask me to review it if you guys didn't love it too? So here we are. We're gonna make the review more concise. We're gonna get straight to the point with stuff. And hopefully it does not last an hour and a half this time. So with that out of the way, let's start with the homepage. It is a very nice homepage. You can customize this any way you want. As you see with the arrows, you can move any of these sections directly wherever you want. That is a very cool feature. And I think I'm using the default setup here, so from the top to the bottom we have following, videos being watched, trending videos, recommended videos, trending channels, and featured videos. This homepage is seriously amazing. I love the way it shows trending channels around the site as well as featured videos. You can actually be an underground video maker and make it to the top of the site through this. This is actually a very cool thing. I love this. So next up we have the My Follow section, which is pretty self-explanatory. It's just like the subscriptions page on YouTube, except it's a lot better than that because this site is honestly a little bit better than YouTube. I'm not even gonna lie. So right here we have the list of channels that you are subscribed to. Pretty self-explanatory. Right here you've got the list of videos that the channels you're subscribed to are uploading. Right here you have blogs, so pretty much any channel you're subscribed to can create a blog, make a blog post, and it'll show up right here. I'll talk about blogs more soon. Then we have activity right here, which shows pretty much every comment that the people you're subscribed to make, which is pretty cool. You can see exactly what they're watching and what type of content your favorite creators are into. Next up we have trending videos, which is also pretty self-explanatory. It's just like the trending section on YouTube. You see videos that are doing really well and rising through the ranks show up right here in the trending section. You've got different categories too, like trending everywhere, animation and film, autos and vehicles, beauty and style, comedy, education, entertainment, gaming, music, news, nonprofits and activism, pets and animals, politics, reviews, science and technology, sports, travel and events, tutorials and how-to, vlogs, and that's it. That's pretty much every single section and category that Vlare has on the entire site showing up right here in the trending section. This is actually really cool. Because say you're not into any of this stuff right here and you just want to see what's trending in the music section of Vlare. Well, you can go down to music and see exactly what's trending. Or if you just want to discover any type of video on the site, you can see the trending everywhere section and just see everything pretty much. It's really cool. I love this page. So next up we have featured videos. Featured videos are videos which our staff thinks are high quality and deserve to be seen. We try to feature different types of videos, so no certain type of content is favored. You can recommend us videos to feature under the share button on the video page. This is really cool actually. This is like the hand-picked page of Vlare, which is awesome to say the least. It's cool to see that Vlare supports their creators, no matter how big or small they may be. And you can sort them from newest to oldest or oldest to newest. I don't know if that really matters much, but that's a thing that you can do. So next up we have the all video section. Right up here you can select your categories, which is pretty much everything I just mentioned on the trending section. And right here you can sort them from newest to most viewed to most discussed to best rated, and then all of the latest videos will show up right here. It's a pretty self-explanatory page, but it's very nicely set up and I like it. It's not cluttered, it does exactly what it needs to. It's a very nicely laid out page, very simple to figure out. What more could you ask for a page that features every video on the site? So next up is trending channels. On the top here it actually features a channel, so if I click this again or refresh the page, you'll see different people pop up here. So right now we have Gay William Johnson, then we refresh it again, we have User Veins. Pretty cool stuff. Then right here we see the trending everywhere section, which hey look, your boy made it. Then we have the members section, the animators, the comedians, the directors, the gamers, the gurus, the reporters, the reviewers, and the musicians. I would say my opinion of this page is kind of the same of what I said about the all videos page. It's very nicely laid out. I do love the fact that it features various users right here on the top. This is really cool. Like I said, it's great that Vlare supports its creators, big or small, no matter who they are. And even though this one's a little bit more controlled because it's the trending section, of course, users that are usually doing pretty well end up here, it's still nice to see. Next up, we have the all channels section, which is pretty much almost exactly like the all videos section, except for all channels. I don't think I need to really discuss this one too much. So next up, we have the channel blogs. Like I said, creators can create a blog and create blog posts, and people can see them. So right here on the menu, we have front page, which is pretty much everything, and I'll discuss this front page here in a second. Then you have the writers, which is pretty much almost exactly like the all channels section that I mentioned before. Then you have your blog categories here: comedy, reviews, politics, tutorials and how-to, and technology. And then you also have recent blogs, which is pretty much like the all videos section. I don't think I really need to explain too much here. Now on the front page we have trending blog posts, which is sort of like the trending videos section. You have blog posts that are doing really well show up right here. Then you have recent comments, so you can see what anyone has said at any time, which is kind of interesting, but also kind of cool, I guess. And then you have controversial blog posts, something that's caused a big ruckus, a big storm in the Vlare community. It'll show up right here. Now that's not really how it works. It's basically posts that have a lot of comments. They show up here in the controversial blog post section. And then right here you have popular writers, which, like I said, is sort of like the trending section. I don't know if I said that already, but I said it now. It's like the trending section. And of course you can write a blog post of your own, add a blog post title, add something to it, and you can select a category, select a language, say it has mature content or not if you're creating that spicy 18+ fanfic or something, and then you can allow ratings and allow comments and then submit your blog post, and boom, you create a blog post. Next up we have groups. I'm gonna be completely honest, I really don't use this feature at all. I just haven't cared to create a group on really any of these sites that have this feature. I will however say that if you don't have stuff like Discord or Skype where you can create a group and talk to people that way, it is very nice to know that you can create a group on Vlare and talk about stuff that's happening specifically in Vlare. So right here on the front page we have trending groups. You see them all right here. It's pretty good stuff. And then you have new topics like why nitwits sucks ass. Nitwit? More like shit tit, because they suck ass, man. Then you have trending groups right here, which is pretty much the exact same thing you saw on the homepage. Then you have featured groups, which apparently is nothing, I guess. Then you have all groups, which is exactly like the all videos and all channels sections that I just looked at before. Then you have my groups. Now my groups lets you manage which groups you're in and which groups you own. Now I just realized I forgot to mention how groups work, so let me explain that real quick. It's basically like those Facebook groups you've probably seen all the time. It's pretty much just like that. You can create a group, invite some people to it, and discuss amongst yourselves and share different things and whatever within that little group. And you can also get invited to a group where you can do pretty much that same thing. And to show you what a group looks like, I'm gonna go ahead and create one right now. We can add a group title, a group description, some keywords that describe the group, and select a category. We're gonna select gaming because you know we're epic gamers around here. And then we continue on and we can upload a group banner and a group image, which I'm going to do right now, don't mind me. There we go, I've uploaded some very lovely images to this group here. We're going to go ahead and continue, where you can set up permissions. You can change stuff like accept members, accept videos, accept topics. You can enable the chat, the private chat, and allow images in chat. And you can also enable it to be a mature group. So like I said, if you're creating more of that 18+ fanfic stuff, or sharing some of that 18+ fanfic stuff, you can select it to be a mature group. I'm gonna go ahead and say yes, because you know we're all about that hentai up in here, you know what I'm saying? So we create the group, and wait for it, boom. Group set, there it is. So I'll be completely honest with you, I don't know how the videos section works, or the topics section, or anything like that. I guess we can create a new topic within the group and talk about something, I guess, or we can go to videos and share videos within this group. I honestly don't use groups a lot, okay? I know some people wanted this though, I know a lot of people wanted this actually, so for a lot of people this is a really great feature, but for me, I don't use it much, and I just meme around with it mostly. So in the group section and the my groups thing, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this group because you know what, we had our fun, but it's time to let it go. How do I actually delete this thing? Group settings? delete group, there we go. In the group settings, you can delete the group, and boom, just like that, it's gone again. Then we have statistics, which shows not only your statistics, but the About Us section. It shows the statistics for Vlare itself. So you can see right now, it doesn't know my language. My activity level is Who Are You? My videos watched are 32. I've watched 32 videos on the entire site. And my first video watch was on May 8th, 2019, so that's pretty cool stuff to know, I guess. Now on Vlare itself, we have about 3,600 videos, we have almost 5,000 video comments, 60,000 video views, and get this, almost 1,500 users on Vlare. That is some pretty cool stuff. How many of those users are active? I'm not sure. But we almost have 1,500 users, and that's the important thing. Then we have my history, which is also pretty self-explanatory. You imagine the history section on YouTube. That's exactly what this is. Any video you watch will show up right here. Then you have your quick list, which is sort of like your watch later on YouTube, which is really cool to see on a small site like this, by the way. And then you have premium. Now, what is premium, you may ask? Let me explain. For $5.99 a month, you get stuff like ad-free videos and downloads. Enjoy Vlare ad-free and easily download any video you like to your phone or computer. Upload in full HD. You'll be able to upload full HD videos up to 45 minutes that will stay that way even after your premium membership ran out. And customize your look. Stand out from the crowd by having an animated avatar and getting the premium role in our Discord. Now that's some pretty cool lickety-split shit right here, but trust me, there's a lot more to showcase on Vlare. You've got these settings right here which allow you to customize a whole load of things, like switching from light mode to dark mode, which I think for most people they would prefer dark mode, but for me, I actually prefer light mode for some reason. I know, I'm a sadist. Then you have feather mode, which allows you to watch Vlare videos seamlessly even on the least powerful devices by making it very lightweight. And you have mobile scaling, which if disabled shows the pages on mobile as if you use a desktop computer. And then over here, I just recommend leaving all this stuff on. You got stuff like turbo loading, search history, a pop-out player, and chat. All very cool features which I highly recommend and highly love. And then you can select your language as well. Now I'm actually going to turn the chat off for just a second because there's a feature that's being blocked here that is kind of like the bread and butter of Vlare. A lot of people want this, but not a lot of people have it. It's partnership. So you can see this is the entire list of Vlare partners down here. I'm on that list, which is pretty cool. We also have Aaron, AM as most of you probably know him, Make Me Believe, BMF, Metro 3DS, Blake, Kaz OSX, and Sudarion. These are all of the Vlare partners. Now what is a Vlare partnership? Let me explain that. Now I mentioned on Vlare Premium that you can get full 1080p HD and upload videos up to 45 minutes. You get that in your partnership as well. Now pretty much everything I mentioned about the Vlare Premium features, you get as a partner. In fact, you actually get more features as a Vlare partner. You get the 1080p, you get the GIF avatars, but you also get emotes and subscriber icons. As well as that, you also get monetization. You can actually make money off your videos on Vlare. I don't know how much money that would be because Vlare has kind of a small viewer base, but it's still cool to know that you can make money on a site as small as this. Now what are the qualifications for Vlare Partner? You create original videos that meet a certain quality standard, you own or have express permission to use and monetize the videos that you upload, no exceptions. You regularly upload videos, and you already have a decent following. Now what constitutes as a decent following? If we go back to overview and look over this thing right here, which I guess I can't because I'm already partnered, you require 50 followers to actually become a Vlare partner. So that's something to know when you go on the site hoping for a partnership. Alright, next up, there's still a lot of features to go over, so why don't we go to my channel real quick. If there's one thing I love about Vlare the absolute most, it's the look of the channels. I mean, look at this thing. At base level, with something like A320 for example, something like that will look pretty basic. If I go to this one, it hasn't been set up yet, it's just white and gray with the default background, it's pretty basic. However, if I switch back to my channel and then go to my channel again, you can see that I've really set mine up quite a bit. It looks really professional, it looks clean. It is absolutely amazing how much you can customize the channels on this site. Don't believe me? Let me show you. In the channel settings and design, this is what you get. Look at all the different colors that you can customize and all of the different things you can change the transparency on too. I know it only shows 2 things, but it really does affect a lot. you have two transparency sliders here. One is modules, which as you see affects the little modules down there, and then on the side here you have other, which affects your header and all of these little things on the side right here. So if I change this to no transparency, you can see it's straight black on the sides here and on the top, and right here these different modules are completely transparent. Strangely enough, these are too. These do not substitute as other, apparently. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. This video is starting to get kind of long. But I mean, seriously, there's way too many options for me to even go over in one video. So if you go on Vlare, I highly recommend you check out the channel customization options and just play around with them for a bit. See what you can create on your channel, because there is some very, very cool stuff to play around with here. Next up, we have the dashboard, which looks almost exactly like the Creator Studio on YouTube, and that is totally 100% a compliment. Right here you can customize your dashboard to put anything you want on there or take away anything you want. You have your statistics, your popular videos, your video comments, your blog posts, and some tips and tricks to make it big on the site. By the way, here's a top tip for some of you guys. You see that some of this stuff is cut off right here. Like for example on my channel, you can see some of this information is a little bit cut off. What do? Well, on mobile you can actually touch and scroll some of this stuff right here, or if you're on a desktop you just hit shift and scroll with your mouse wheel over this stuff and you can see it scrolls. It's really cool actually. I didn't know about this until maybe a week or so ago, so yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. Now over here you have your channel options. You can change your display name, your email address, add some avatar filters, or upload a video watermark, which is basically a little image that shows on the top left of a video. Then you have community settings right here. You can add blocked words, suspicious users, or enable follower icons, which pretty much gives your followers a little icon under your videos. Pretty cool stuff. And then of course a partner feature, subscriber emotes. You can enter a prefix for your emotes to get started, which I don't really know about the subscriber emotes too much. I know I butchered that a little bit. I haven't really played around with this too much, but for any of you guys that are partner out there, please let me know in the comment section down below what this does, because I'd love to see how you guys have utilized it. Right here we have the account settings where you can create sub-channels, which is very, very easy to do. Again, if you're on Vlare or have an account already or planning on making an account, I recommend you check this out because it literally takes 30 seconds to create a sub-channel. You click add channel, you add a display name, your birthday, who you want to be, whether you're a member, animator, stuff like that, and what your country is, and you select male, female, or other, and then create the channel, and you literally have a brand new sub-channel set up, just like that. It takes 30 seconds. Then you have more detailed analytics here, which is pretty cool stuff. It shows your watch time, your views, your likes, dislikes, comments, favorites, and follows. Pretty much just like it is on YouTube, and again, that is totally a compliment. Right here you got the privacy settings, pretty standard stuff. The email settings, which is also pretty standard stuff. And then the partner panel, which really doesn't have much to it. It's pretty much all has to do with money, and I don't have any PayPal or anything set up, so this isn't really my section. Then you have the content manager. You can manage your videos, blog posts, favorites, and playlists. Right here it shows videos that you've uploaded, and this icon right here, I want to clarify this one. When you see that little yellow icon when you first upload a video, you'll get kind of scared. You'll think it has something to do with demonetization, just like it is on YouTube, because we get used to seeing those yellow icons pretty often. However, it is actually a measure for how well your video is doing. So say your video is doing really well, it'll turn into a little green up arrow, just like this one, which lets you know, hey, I should upload more of these types of videos. However, if it's not doing so well, if it's staying with that little yellow icon for a while, it kind of lets you know, hey, maybe I shouldn't do these as often. So please don't shy away from looking at this little icon right here, because you can actually utilize this very, very well. Then right here on the side, it shows all the statistics of the video, and then you can also edit the video, description, title, tags, all that type of stuff right here in the edit video section. And in miscellaneous, you can also allow comments, and only friends can comment. You can pretty much change any setting about the ratings, commenting, and other miscellaneous stuff like creative comments or mature content, just like that. On this little section, you can also sort it from new to old, most viewed, best rated, most commented, longest, and shortest. Then you've got the blog posts here, which if you make blog posts will be pretty much exactly like the videos section. Then you have favorites right here, which if you had favorites is also going to be exactly like the video section. Then you have your playlist section where you can manage all of your playlists. It's important to note that if you click edit playlist, it actually doesn't allow you to add videos to your playlist directly through this. Neither does it allow you to do that by clicking on the playlist itself. And then you can create a playlist right down here. You just click the create playlist button, you add a title, a description, some keywords, and then you can make it private or public. And then you click create and it'll create the playlist. Pretty standard stuff. Now this last feature I'm going to go over here is actually my favorite feature of this site by far. This is a really cool feature that I recommend everyone utilize because it's really amazing. I'm going to go back to settings and enable chat right here. And if I click on the chat icon, you can see we have a bunch of different users that have added you as their friend. And if you click on any one of these users, check this out. Get ready for this. You can live chat with that user. So say you have a user like Jay who sent you a meme image about who did it better, Termer or Belle Delphine, and you can say something like, haha, that's pretty funny, and you can send it, and it's just like a live chat. Again, imagine some of the messenger windows that you see on Facebook sometimes. This is pretty much exactly what this is. It's a really cool feature in my opinion. And like I said before, this is actually one of my favorite features. Like, check this out. I had a full-blown conversation with Sudarion through the in-house chat window in Vlare. That's pretty cool stuff to think about. Like, look at how long this conversation was. This was not through Discord. This was not through Facebook. This was directly through Vlare. This is really cool. Now, one last thing that I should go over that I haven't gone over yet is the video player. Why have I not gone over the video player? If I click on this right here, you can see it pops up immediately and it loads and plays videos just fine. I actually think that this video player right here on Vlare is the best video player out of any alternative to YouTube ever. You can see the video player works really well. You can upload videos in full 1080p HD, you can change the play speed of the videos, and there's a lot more to do on the watch page as well. You can share the video on pretty much any platform, you can add it to your favorites, you can add it to a playlist, you can flag the video for whatever you want, I guess. And of course right here you have the follow button and your description, pretty standard stuff. And then your comment section, which you can sort by best comments, latest comments, liked comments, and replied comments, which is really cool. They have more sorting options here than on YouTube. The comment system works absolutely fantastic. I love the way it works. Then you have your recommended videos section here, and you have your more from right here, which basically the user that uploaded a video, you can click the more from section and it'll show you more videos that that specific user has uploaded. Now of course if you hover over any video you can click that right there and it'll add it to your quick list. It's honestly very intuitive. A monkey could figure out this watch page. Couple more features to go. We've got the inbox right here, which is pretty standard stuff. You have your overview, which shows every message. You've got your messages, which shows private DM messages. You have your comments, which is comments that you have on your videos or your channel. And you can even see it split up right here. Video comments, comment replies, channel comments, and blog comments. You've got invites right here, so if someone sends you a friend request, it'll show up right here. Then you've got video responses, which I think is pretty self-explanatory. If someone wants to respond to your video, they can upload a video to the site and then submit it as a video response. And then you have sent messages right here, which are messages that you have sent to other people. My only gripe about this inbox is that you can't manage stuff like friend requests through the overview section. So if I click on this friend request and click actions, the only thing I can do is either mark it as read, mark it as unread, or delete. I have to go to invites and then select it, and then I can accept or decline the invite. That's my only gripe about this inbox though. Other than that, I really do like this inbox. It's very simple to figure out, very intuitive, and like I said, a monkey could probably figure this out in like 5 minutes. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is every single feature of Vlare. So in closing, what do I think of the site? Vlare is the kind of site that is not afraid to borrow from YouTube, because there is legitimately some good that YouTube has done and some great features on YouTube that just cannot be replicated anywhere else. and Vlare has managed to do just that. I enjoy my experience on YouTube. I don't hate on YouTube whatsoever. I legitimately enjoy the site, and it's changed a lot of people's lives, and I can certainly say that even though I'm not a big YouTuber, my life would be pretty different without YouTube. So I heavily compliment Vlare for actually being willing to borrow some features from YouTube and actually use YouTube as sort of inspiration, if you will. So in closing, I recommend Vlare to everyone watching this video. Everyone watching this, you should give Vlare a chance. Make an account, upload some videos, watch some videos, and see what you think about the site. Because if you start to explore all of the features of Vlare and really start to, get comfortable with the site and just start uploading more and start being active on it more, I think a lot of you guys watching this video right now will really enjoy this site. I highly recommend it. I really, really do. This site is absolutely amazing. Sudarion and Yan, you put together an amazing site. So guys, that is officially it. The Vlare review is over. I finally got this off my chest. It didn't last an hour and a half, and I'm so freaking happy. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a like if you did, or rate it 5 stars if you're on Vidlii. And remember to subscribe to the channel to see more videos like this one when they come out. This is CL21, signing out.